We are just requesting the teachers to join us through YouTube page as well. So maybe they need time to join in. If you allow a few more minutes so that more people can join on YouTube and we can reach out to more people regards this orientation. Mm. We are already live, and I guess the number is raising. Just another. All right. Okay. All right. So today's session is largely we will be speaking about children with special need and how we can help as an organization support teachers and special educators to bring inclusion. I welcome you all in this session. I am Aarti Shankla, senior special educator and psychologist. It's been 12 plus year that I've been working in this field, and it gave me great pleasure that this project is reaching at the ground and providing the immense support to all the teachers and special educator throughout the orientation. I believe you may feel to participate or provide your inputs as well. I request you, please make sure that you raise your hand, and at the end of the session I request you to please share your doubts and concern. I request all the respected participants to mute themselves because the background noise can hamper the session. Moving forward, if we talk about inclusion, so we need to understand what is the current state. So, with the help of the data, we can understand what is happening around the globe and specifically in India and where we are at this time so that we can move forward and what needs to be done. So, if we take the stats of Tata Institute of Social Sciences and UNESCO, so as per their studies on children with disabilities, we as India is a home for 8 million children with disabilities, and out of these, 45% of the students are failing to attain the regular education, which means they are not getting their right to be educated. So this is a big number. Out of 8 million, 45%, if they are not getting regular education, that means their future is slightly not clear, and of course they need more support when it comes to the independency. And if we talk about the census 2011, we got this data that we have the special school around the pan India. We have 2,500 special schools. If we talk about the RCI registered special educator who largely participate and promote inclusive education and support children with special need, the number is 1,20,000 plus. And if you talk about the children with disability, now it has gone to 8 million. So 8 million student, 2,500 special school, and 1,20,000 teachers to educate them. So in any case, I think you all agree with me that we cannot admit 8 million students in just 2,500 school, or just 1,20,000 plus teacher cannot educate 8 million students. So this gap is huge, and we need a structure, we need a infra, we need support wherein we can provide that support to all the students present, all the children present in India with disability. So what should be the probable solution to this problem? Because now if we start from now onwards too, it is not workable solution if we talk about making more special schools, because it requires a lot of infra, money, a lot of support from the government and the other institution, which can take a lot of time. So what is the instant and a better approach so that we can promote and include the student in the regular classroom? So let's move to the solution, and I believe all of you know that the solution is inclusive education, because infra is already ready, resources are already ready, and of course the conducive requirement that we need to provide them. So for providing the conducive environment, we have the definition of inclusive education, which has been given by RPWD Act, which says a system of education wherein students with and without disabilities learn together, and the system of teaching and learning is suitably adapted to the meet of learning need of different types of students and disability, which means through little adaptation and modification we can reach out to every learner present in the classroom, which is the need of this hour. And if we talk about NEP also, NEP 2020, it has also spoken about inclusive education, wherein they have suggested few strategy or key points that we should be spreading awareness among teachers about children with special need, their differences, what kind of assessment test they should be, using, so that we can understand the capacity of child with special need. We can make the curriculum flexible as per the need, because inclusive education talks about that a system needs to change as per the need of the child. Also, usage of assistive technology has been promoted. We all are here present in this specific meeting through a lot of technology. So if technology is benefiting us, why not the students? So that is why assistive devices technologies has been promoted, so that we can encourage inclusive education and provide the support to students to continue their education in a regular classroom. Moving forward with this image, I really want to give a rough or a real classroom environment, this experience of how students are struggling in the classroom. So if I talk about the students, like here, there are different animals, and giving a simile here, every child is different and every learner is different from one another. Everyone has different capacity. Today we are here, we also have different capacity. For few teachers, few are good with just the audio, they can listen and understand anything. For few teachers it is important to have a PPT or something, so that they can connect with whatever I am saying. So as we have the different capacity and the learning style, student has also. So when we talk about the children, they have different capacity, one is kind of very different from one another. And here, when teacher takes the examination, what are we considering? Here teacher has given a task that all the students need to participate in this activity, wherein they have to climb a tree. But do you think that a fish can even come out of the water? Or do you think a penguin can even try climbing a tree? So we have different capacity, and different capacity doesn't make us weak or just the strong. We are different in our own ways. That is our regular classroom. That's where every child, every learner is different from one another, and without understanding the need, probability is that we won't be able to do justice with each learner, and we are failing in that. If we look at the integrated education, the system wherein we tried as a school, as a community, we tried that okay, student will be the part of the school. But there was a catch. System was not ready to be flexible as per the need, wherein the teachers were being trained. They had a little knowledge and awareness about children with special need, which they tried to use. But they had such experience while working with the students, which are that the students were not able to understand what teachers were saying, or maybe the students are way different what they have expected, that these learner, I need to invest more and more time with this particular learner, and I'm not getting this much time in a regular classroom. Or maybe this child doesn't understand at all, I have tried a lot of time, but child is not getting anything. But this child is able to understand few things if the special educator comes and take the session. So somewhere this teacher has getting this notion and the idea that maybe possibility is that a special school is a viable option for this child and not the regular education, because system was not flexible. We were supposed to teach everything to this child and give the regular examination as the other students were taking part in, which make this child a difficult child, which make this child a problem. Consider this concern, we shifted to inclusive education, wherein now the system is flexible and all the needs of the students are being taken care of, which is why we are providing a regular classroom where children with special need and without special need can come together and learn. But how this will happen? We, as a teacher, as a special educator, we need to be getting more information, update, and different sign and symptoms, so that I can do justice with this child present in my classroom, wherein project inclusion steps in. So we are providing awareness sensitization to the teachers, classroom management, so that by using this strategy, teacher can help and provide accommodation modification as per the child need. So what we believe in, after completing and being associated with us, teacher will be able to understand the different need of the learner, able to provide that atmosphere, that conducive environment which child needs, can make certain flexibility in the curriculum, so that a child can be there present in the classroom and do the needful. And also the participation of other professional will be informed in a better way. So here in once you do the course, once you get to know the each step, once you get to know the exemption benefit of this particular, for this particular child, teacher can be very much empowered and do the advocacy, and as well as support this child present in the classroom. And this all makes the child more acceptable in the society, that now, as per me, the changes are shifted, shifts has been taken place, and now I feel more included, which is the whole aim of project inclusion. And when we talk about providing such support, we believe that all the beneficiaries, which are children with and without disability, should have some benefits. And if we talk about these benefits, that children with disability can learn a lot of skills through imitation, through regular interaction with their peer group, which was not possible earlier when it comes to the special school. Now, through imitation, or being there in that conducive environment and with the people, with the society, this child can learn at a pace wherein uh, uh, this child can lead to an independent life, which is the whole aim. Also, many other functional skills can be taught to this child, so that a better life can be provided. And if we talk about children without disability, of course these are our beneficiaries too, because sometimes what happens is the real life challenges of this child with special need, this realistic view has been provided through inclusive education, wherein a regular child can also come to know what are their struggle, what are they dealing with. And through this they can be motivated, they feel more empowered, that okay, I am being very much able, and if I do the same, or take up this challenge, so definitely I can do more, be more, rather than just looking at the negative aspect of anything. So herein, this working with this child, they develop this positive attitude, that if this child can overcome their challenges, why not I? And through peer tutoring and through regular interaction with this student, a regular child can develop a lot of individual sorry, the tolerance, and understand the individual differences, which is need of the hour, the core skills. These skills are very much needed when it comes to a child without disabilities. Now let's move to the regular teacher. What are their roles? So if I talk about child, a child is a part of these these communities. First, at the micro level, they're part of their family. Then the next part is their school, and third part is their community, their society. So to bring the shift, to bring the change, it is needed that all the community working together. But if we talk about India, there are a lot of parents who are not very much aware, and having no knowledge about children with special need. They have some little knowledge. There are few parents who are actively trying to learn more and be more, so that they can provide good environment and work for the betterment of their children. But largely there are parents who are not very much informed, which is why the burden goes to the regular teacher, wherein I do understand that they are working extensively on their academic as well as administrative duties. There are a lot of other responsibilities, sometime election duties and others. Now they are getting a lot of trainings now, like you have joined it today. So already you are doing already a lot of things what we believe in, then one or the other way you are already very much ready. And with this training as well, you will be more equipped and empowered to work with these children, and through you we can reach to the parents as well as the community, because through you we can sensitize a lot of students present in your classroom. With throughout your life you can interact with a lot of students, wherein providing the inclusive education, providing this sensitization, these students definitely go to the society community with their parents and their family. The inclusion can take place through your students. So what do you believe in, if we target only teachers, we can provide inclusion on all the other levels as well, and through you we can directly impact children with special needs. Though like I mentioned that there are a lot of work you are already being you are doing, and I really acknowledge the efforts you have taken to present here today in this session, to learn more and understand what project inclusion is can provide. Now I'll take you to the another level where we have the success stories, which means aware teachers who aware the parents and work for the betterment of this children, and now they have become the success. And these stories are not of the western countries, now these are the stories of the India, and from the India. And I believe if these students can do, there are a lot of students which are present, and through little sensitization and work, they can also reach to a level that they are very much independent and working for their own life. So let's look at the first one is Aditi Verma. She has a Down syndrome. She lives in Mumbai. All right. I request everyone to please do not share their slide. And if that happens, do let me know. Yeah. So Aditi Verma, she lives in Mumbai. She's an entrepreneur. She has her restaurant. So she began with the just making Maggie, and now a lot of parents from pan India coming to her and expanding the business for children with special need. Now, second name is Pranav Bakshi. He's a model. He's a child with autism. So this person overcome a lot of barrier through their sensitized teachers and parents. Third name is Ansh Batra. Child has autism. Has He's an artist and painter, and awarded by a lot of awards at national and international level for their painting. So these success stories are part of us now, and we believe while working with you, you will be giving a lot of success stories to us. Now understand the path, how we can do that. For that, let's take you to the project inclusions introduction, wherein where from where we have started and where we are right now. We started in the year 2016, where project inclusion of Sri Aurobindo Society started groundwork, wherein we started working with Ghaziabad. And at the ground level, we reached to the 14 states and union territories. We oriented some 20,000 teachers, uh, and that was a physical training at that time. And through these teachers, we asked for the case study, because in the training we provided the sensitization and help them assess the child present in their classroom, so that we can provide the intervention. Once they filled the case study, we got to know that 20,000 teachers were struggling, wherein the 18,000 plus students were there in the classroom who were not able to do basic academics, struggling with it, or maybe having communication or the other concerns, because directly or indirectly it was impacting their education. um, after sending them for the psychometric assessment, what we got to know that out of 18,000 students, there were 6,600 NDD cases, which mean neurodevelopmental disorder. These disorders are hidden disabilities, wherein these are not physical. In their performance, in their communication, in their interaction, one can understand the few signs and symptoms of it. So these many students were struggling, and the teacher of these students were again clueless that what to do and what not to do with this child, as child was not able to understand anything. So throughout our presence in 2016 to 2020, we got to know that a lot of work needs to be done in 14 state and union territories. We got this data wherein we wanted to actually work more and touch more lives. While interacting with teachers, we also got to know through our pre and post assessment that given the opportunity, a lot of teachers can do a great work. I request you to please mute yourself. Thank you. So, while working with teachers, we got to know that pre-training assessment, in the pre-training assessment, only 1% teachers were there who were little aware about the children with special need. And after our training, there were some 48% teachers who gave the answer correctly, which means they were very much sensitized and aware about their sign and symptoms. That was a great hit. Now we understood that given the time and opportunity to the teachers, they can do wonders. To keep this in mind, in 2020 March, in the presence of the beginning of the pandemic, we had to stop the groundwork and we began with with the digital platform. Now project inclusion has been digitalized, and we've been working with teacher through our app, wherein we are providing an animated video which is very much interesting and very much impactful, even better than the one-on-one session or the in-person sessions. So through these animated videos, a teacher can better understand at their convenient time. So through app, as per your convenience, you can access it, and this is completely free of cost. You can learn more, understand more, and you can connect with us as well. So I'll take you forward and help you understand what happens. So in the phase one, we provide the sensitization, wherein every child should know what are the basic sign and symptom, and how you can actually understand if any child present in your classroom having those symptoms, so that you can use the management provided in the course and work with this child. Management is there so that at least right now, where nothing is maybe working, this small management skills can help you make this child settle in the classroom. So once you do it, definitely you can build more better rapport with this child and understand this child better. The second phase is screening, wherein we will be providing three forms. The first will understand the limitation, the second will understand the capacity of the child, what child can do, and third will go deep dive to understand the limitation in particular areas. If the academic part is concerned, if the communication part is concerned, and all the parts, what are the domain which been affected. So in the second phase, once we get the whole data, get the information, we provide the intervention based on this phase through screening. Basically this will become your case study, and based on that we will be providing the intervention at pan India level. So this is the whole program, so that one from one end to another, all the aspect has been taken care of. Teacher will be sensitized so that they can work, and later in the third phase, by the third phase, teacher will be having a great rapport working with this child, so that they can use this intervention working with the student. So that is the whole idea of the project inclusion, wherein we really want to provide such a platform where a teacher feel empowered working with the student and not disempowered anymore. Let me take you to the course now, the sensitization part, phase one. So the course name is Learning Difficulties, Understanding and Management Level 1, wherein in this course you can see 17 module. Each module has 4 to 5 videos which are animated and easily understandable. The course content include a lot of information about neurodevelopmental disorder, and not just NDDs or the disability. We also provided information regarding slow learner and underachiever, because there are a lot of cases present in the classroom sometime who are not formally diagnosed or has no disability, yet they are not performing well in the classroom and somehow being a concerned child. So we don't want such experience for this child and particular for the teacher, which is why we have also provided the course content and the management of these particular cases as well. Also, what are the exemption for this child, so that at the examination level you can also provide those exemption and advocacy, and advocate this child. If we talk about the course is in multi-language. So in English, Hindi, Tamil, Bengali, Marathi, Gujarati, the course is already available on the app. We are right now working on Assamese, uh, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannad, Punjabi. So the whole idea, if teacher has their own, if student has their own capacity, so as the teacher. So we believe that if we provide the regional language, and so in regional language, this course will be more acceptable, and teacher who really want to do this course and learn more can be connected with us at pan India level. So if I talk about the course, it has a structure. So once you do the pre-assessment and all the other essential documentation, you get to the course, and first you watch the video of a chapter, then the reading material present, which is optional. Why we have provided this reading material? Because there are some learners who wants to read the content. So understanding and keeping this thought in a mind, we have also providing the reading material, and then the assessment, because quality check is very much important. We want to make sure that if learner is learning everything, if they are getting what we are trying to provide. So through this assessment, we will be getting the data that how much you have accomplished and understood. So in this manner, you can complete the chapter to module to whole course. Now moving forward, what is there for the teachers? Because once you do something, you should be having some certification or some documentation that this much learning has taken place. So once you complete a module and score 60% and more, you get the e-certificate, which you can download and share in the community. When it comes to the whole course, the final assessment of the course and score somewhat below 75, you will be getting e-certificate, which you can share in the community. And last is the achiever certificate. Those teacher who works wonder and score more than 75%, you will be getting e-certificate, and you can download and share in the community. This will be another feather in your resume. Yeah, moving forward, we also have the opportunity of a doubt clearing session. So through this online doubt clearing session, you can connect with us or connect with the expert in the team, special educator and psychologist, and share your concern. Your concern could be anything, maybe related to the content, related to the app, or maybe if there is a child in your classroom, you got the understanding of the concept, the sign and symptoms, still you are struggling working with this child. You can you can speak with us in this doubt clearing session, and you can share the case study then and there, and you will be answered. So the whole idea is, because the whole idea is not to just give the course and just done and done with our duties. No, it's not possible. When it comes to children with special need, every child is different from one another, and we believe this is our responsibility to provide all the support we can do as a NGO. So the whole idea is stay together and work for the betterment of these children and include them in a regular classroom, for which I invite you all to be present in the online doubt clearing session, which happens every Wednesdays and Friday at 4, wherein pan India teachers and special educators do connect with us and share their concern. And it's a community where we can also give the feedback. And there are a lot of time that the teacher has given us the feedback, and that was very valuable feedback, through which we were able to actually work on our app, and uh, did wonders so far. So I request all of you and invite you all of you to be present in this doubt clearing session. Now I request you all to be very vigilant and focused, because I am now showing you the example of reading material and the video is very crisp, so I am moving forward to it. I request all of you to be here, watch the video, and after that I will be available for your concern or doubt.
Understanding the disorders A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. You must be wondering, why are we revisiting learning alphabets at this stage? For you, these are simple alphabets. Within these 26 letters, you may be able to identify the vowels and consonants. Now, what if we say that this isn't the case with everyone? Meet Zoya. She's 6 years old, and this is how the letters appear to her. All that she sees is some dancing and floating shapes. Zoya has a hard time connecting letters to the sounds they make and then blending those sounds into words. Since she cannot pronounce the words or recognize their sounds, she cannot understand the meanings. So, what's the case with Zoya? Zoya has a disorder called dyslexia. Dyslexia is a language-based learning disability. Students diagnosed with this condition face challenges in interpreting and processing language. The disorder affects an individual's ability to read, spell, write, and speak. While these students have a normal vision and are just as smart as their peers, they struggle with their academics, thus requiring the teacher to adapt to an individual's way of learning. In this series of videos, we will learn about some teaching strategies for students with dyslexia. Before we start with the sessions, it is important for us to know that a supportive teaching environment plays a vital role in making the classroom dyslexia-friendly. A teacher's understanding of specific difficulties and how they may affect the student's classroom performance is a blueprint for the teacher to plan and proceed with the lectures. From the next session onwards, we will begin to learn the strategies that can be implemented to teach the students having this disorder. Stay tuned.
So I believe now you have understood, and I request you all, if you have any doubt, concern, you can share it. I got to know that somebody has asked for screening, so which is a second phase, right? I'm not able to find that question, so I request everyone to just share their concern in the chat box so that I can track on what being asked. So yeah, so sir, basically when we are talking about the screening, this is very important aspect. First of all, it tells us that in which domain and in which area child is struggling, because just sending to the child to us for the psychometric assessment based on the hinge that this child has some problem. So I would say that the psychometric assessments are really expensive. And if we talk about that who's taking care of or who's taking this child, so a lot of manpower required, that maybe the parent needs to take this child, or this child has to go to the camp, and there are lot more things, lot more time is required for that. So to, if we provide basic screening, then we will be little sure that okay, this child has this much concern in this area, so that the person, the psychologist, can also do those only testing which will help them understand that if this disability present or not. Not watch the video. If we begin this video, acha, okay sir, I can play it again. Maybe I'll just explain the screening part a little, if you allow me. When I was sharing the screening part, help you understand, and also see, just giving the label would not able or would not help you support in the to work with the child. Only the label that just this child has dyslexia, then what next? What next to be done? So just the labeling, just the report is not something that would support you. Definitely it will help you in the documentation and where this child need specific benefit or support. I do understand this is very critical and important, but as a teacher, you need intervention, you need the path or the way so that you can work with this child. Which is why by filling this screening with us, you will get the management and you will get the detailed intervention for this particular area. If child has accomplished this much, if child, let's say a child just knows how to hold pencil and child is not moving forward, or if child is just moving forward, he always write B as a D or C as a mirror image of C. So what needs to be done? And you have already tried a couple of activities and work. So project inclusion provide you intervention for that, and that's what you need, so that you at the ground level work with this particular child and do the wonders. So that will be the real transformation. I do agree that psychometric assessment is really important for the other benefits and exemption, but at your level, what I believe, we can provide you the intervention. So I request you all that do this course, because once you complete the course, you can reach to the screening wherein one by one you can screen your this particular child present in your classroom. As sir mentioned, I hope that clarifies the question of regarding the screening. If you have something in particular, you can always ask or type in the chat box. I am playing this video again.
Dyslexia, understanding the disorder A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. You must be wondering, why are we revisiting learning alphabets at this stage? For you, these are simple alphabets. Within these 26 letters, you may be able to identify the vowels and consonants. Now, what if we say that this isn't the case with everyone? Meet Zoya. She's 6 years old, and this is how the letters appear to her. All that she sees is some dancing and floating shapes. Zoya has a hard time connecting letters to the sounds they make and then blending those sounds into words. Since she cannot pronounce the words or recognize their sounds, she cannot understand the meanings. So, what's the case with Zoya? Zoya has a disorder called dyslexia. Dyslexia is a language-based learning disability. Students diagnosed with this condition face challenges in interpreting and processing language. The disorder affects an individual's ability to read, spell, write, and speak. While these students have a normal vision and are just as smart as their peers, they struggle with their academics, thus requiring the teacher to adapt to an individual's way of learning. In this series of videos, we will learn about some teaching strategies for students with dyslexia. Before we start with the sessions, it is important for us to know that a supportive teaching environment plays a vital role in making the classroom dyslexia-friendly. A teacher's understanding of specific difficulties and how they may affect the student's classroom performance is a blueprint for the teacher to plan and proceed with the lectures. From the next session onwards, we will begin to learn the strategies that can be implemented to teach the students having this disorder. Stay tuned.
Yeah. So these are the video, and like I mentioned, that these are animated videos and easily understandable, as the language is regular language and not anything technical. A technical word has been used, and this has been happened in all the 71 videos of ours throughout this course. You will get to see these 71 to 72 videos, which will help you understand about the disability management benefits, exemption, and all the other aspects. Now, I have if any one of you has a question, I request you all, please help me. Please share it with me so that I can help you understand or respond to that. Miss Iris, you have unmuted yourself. Do you have a question?
No, no, I'm good.
Thank you. Okay, moving forward, want to show you the walkthrough. Basically, once you just a minute, yeah. What happens is once you download the project inclusion app, what are the steps that you need to take? So I will be mentioning those part, sharing these steps so that you can understand, and whenever you downloading this app, you can work accordingly. So once you download this app, first thing is that you need to select the language, what is comfortable to you. So when you select the language, you move forward and select your profile. If you're teacher, then teacher, and you log in through OTP. At the first level, you need to create your password and build your profile. So you will be sharing your details so that we can put a track that which teacher has worked or completed the course at which level. That can be shared with the state government. The whole idea is we can track the progress and performance, right? So you can through utilize code also you can fill your detail. That will be easy for you. So build your profile once to begin. Once you do that, you can go to the main screen, where under courses you can find the course name, learning difficulties, understanding and management. In my courses, once you click it, you'll get to know about the course through introduction, and then a pre-assessment which contains 15 questions, just trying to understand what do you know about this specific field. Once you complete this screening assessment, first pre-assessment, you go to the module. One by one, you go to the chapter, watch the video if you want to read the reading material, and then the MCQs. The whole idea is that it should be smooth transition from one step to the another. In case you have a doubt, or if you have any feedback regarding the app and the structure, the flow, you can also share that as well with us, so that the end to end user experience should be flawless. Now, I request to all the teachers present through this meeting and YouTube channel to share their any question if they have, or if you have a feedback. You can. I always invite you for the feedback as well. So if you have anything to say to us, you can do that on this platform or through the YouTube channel. And in case you don't have a question right now, thank you, Manjuji. If you have any question right now, you can come to our doubt clearing session in case you raise a concern or you have a doubt. Possible that once you go through the app, you have the concerns, as this is the only mode, and also the very prime mode, so that you can connect with us. The whole idea is that we can support each other to bring inclusion in the community, and at every step we are trying to be there, accompany you at all the level. Thank you all the teachers for your participation. I dearly respect that. In case anyone has the feedback which will help us to do better in the future, you can always share that as well. Thank you for saying the nice word for the organization and for the session. Though I am also looking for the flaws if present, and that will definitely help us in the future as well. Which is why I'm saying that please download the app, and the officers present in here, if they have any feedback, I would love to know. So I request the respected officers present in this session to share their feedback with us. I can see a lot of hands raised. So in case you have any question, the hand raised, you can always ask. Unmute yourself and share. Yes. So these are different disabilities, sir. They can coexist, but because all the disabilities, the hidden disabilities, are neurodevelopmental disorder, which means it's in one or the other way it has impacted the brain, the functionality of it, and different part is responsible for different disability. So I will be specifically answering this in brief. Once you do the course, you'll get to know the more clarity about it, which is why we made sure that we are providing the whole the information, so that we don't blame just the child that this child is not working, why is writing this and reading that. So that you can understand that okay, the child has no role in that, and the disability where it has impacted the brain is something which is why child is performing like that. So I hope that clears your answer, matlab, clears your question doubt. Thank you, Sunil sir. I am also looking forward through your participation. Like I mentioned, through your participation, we can reach to the ground, and we are very much uh, uh, compassionate while working with this student, and coming from the field. This is something which is transforming. So I believe through you we can reach to the ground. So we really need your support, your participation at all the level of project inclusion, and a request, please stay connected with us through our social media handles. You can also share your feedbacks in the feedback form, so that we can definitely at all the level we want to improve and be more better, and we can provide better trainings to you, so that all the good stuff can reach out to you. Also, there are a lot of times that we provide webinars, orientations, and through your details we can reach out to you and provide you the platform where you can learn more and understand more. So I request you all, share your valuable feedback with us through this Google form, and uh, connect with us through our social media pages. SAS Project Inclusion, you can find our LinkedIn page, Facebook page, Insta. I request you to stay connected with us. I respect your patience to be here. Now here, I am winding up this session. Thank you for being here.